your homework is to do this whole worksheet, correct? Before you guys get and become this kind of face here.
I used to do that.
Yes, until they started putting alphabet into the equation. Means they're trying to tell you that you have to be good in math. You know, as 1 + 1 is 2. Very good. I clap for you. You got 100 for P1 and P2, but then
Now I've got A+.
then they put algebra. Alphabet means algebra, okay? Algebra, and then you're not so good already. But it's fine. You'll be learning under me. You will do well.
This statement is so relatable.
Yes. I like this joke. This joke is so cute. That's why I put it in this worksheet. Okay, so your homework is to do all questions on this algebra drills. Please write it in your homework book to do everything. But I'll help you guys. So I want you guys to tell me which question do you all want.
Is one
to
question
help
like A or it's like 7?
Dream on that I'll do whole of question 7 for you. I only help you like, for example, 11A, for example, okay? So the advanced no need to do from number 14 to 16. Please don't do 14 to 16 yet. Just do up to question 13. Can you write it down? Homework is question 1 to 13. Question 1 to 13. Okay. So that's what we're gonna do. So what question do you want me to do?
That's like 100 questions. If it's like 8 per
Mm-hmm. So what question do you all want me to do? Okay, Aiden has chose question number 13. Everybody, let's move on to question number 13. Let me see whether am I sharing the right screen. Oh, thank goodness. Or sharing the wrong screen. Okay. So this is the right screen now. So this is question number 13, right? All right. Okay, question number 13. What did they say? Factorize this person. Now, before we factorize, how many terms is this?
3.
So remember I teach you guys already in set 2, 3 terms. You need to be very careful. Can you see there's an x squared term here? There's an x here, and there's a 3 here. So very high chance I'll be using this strategy called the 3-term factorization, which is the cross method, right? So let's do the cross method. So I need to copy paste the question. 4x squared plus 13x plus 3. Now, before I move on, I need to check my 2 golden rules. What are my 2 golden rules? Number 1, is my x squared term positive?
Yes.
Okay, satisfy my golden rule. Number 2, take out the HCF, right? Is there any HCF between these 3?
No.
Okay, so now let's move on. Can you see 4x squared? Where should I put my 4x squared? 1, 2, 3.
1.
4x squared here, done. Next, I have a 13x. Where should I put my 13x?
3.
The last one, right? Where should I put my 3? And then be careful, this 13x, I must put a positive, positive. And then after that, where should I put my 3?
Set number 2.
Here, in a positive, right? So guys, let's take note of 4. How can 4 be made up of? 4 is made up of 1 times 4, 4 times 4, that's 4 times 1 and 2 times 2, right? So let's start with 4x and 1x first. What about 3? 3 is made up of 1 times 3 and 3 times 1. So let's go 1 and 3. So 4x times 3 will give me 12x. And 1x times 1?
1x.
So can you see plus and plus will give me plus 13. Plus and plus will give me plus also, correct? Bingo! 1 hit, 1 kill. We got it. So this is just 4x plus 1 bracket x plus 3. The end. But yes, but there's an and. There's a second part. They say use your result that you found in part 1 to find the prime factors of this person.
What does that mean?
Yes, what does that even mean, right? So let's see. Can you see 41303 is equal to something times something, right? So guys, this x usually, listen carefully, this x can be, usually the case is, because you're only set 2, can be 10, 100, and 1,000, right? So what do you think it is? So let's say x is 10, for example. When your x is equal to 10, what happens? What's 4 times 10? 40, right? 40 plus 1. And what's, this is x also, right? It's 10. 10 plus 3, correct or not? So let's use your calculator. 41 times 13. What does it give you?
533.
How much?
533.
533. Cannot, right?
No.
No. Because why? It's not 41303. So let's say my x is equal to 100. So x is equal to 100, what happens? 41303. And you shouldn't put 41303 here, okay? You just put like that. Start with here. Understand? So put a bracket. If it's 100, means 4 times 100 will give me 400, right? 400 plus 1 and 100 plus 3, which is equal to 401 times 103. So put in your calculator, 401 times 103, what does that give you? (401) times 103.
41303.
Isn't that what they want?
Yes.
Ding ding, we got it. So therefore, what are the prime factors? The prime factors are,
401 and 103.
yes, 401 and 103. The end. Next up,
But aren't prime factors like can only be divided by
one in
of
itself. Yeah. You try 401, can be divided by anything. A faster way is just Google. Is 401 a prime factor? Okay? You can just Google it. And Google it. Is 103 a prime factor? For learning sake, you can do that. It's a lot easier than you literally using your calculator and find it out. Got it? Okay, Yiren, what question? Number 12. Okay. Yiren's wants question number, sorry guys, number 12 I cannot. Because question number 12 is similar to question number 13. So I cannot. Yeah. Something else? 10D. Okay, everybody, let's go to question number 10D. Can I clear screen? 10D for dog. Can clear screen?
Yes.
All right, so everybody go to your notes. 10D. 10D for dog. D for dog, right? Not B for boy, right? Okay, 10D. Ho, ho, ho. 10D. Now, don't be scared about 10D because can you see there's a plus here? So this is actually one term on its own, plus one term on its own. So just do your rainbow. Upper rainbow, upper rainbow. Lower rainbow, lower rainbow. Upper rainbow, upper rainbow. Lower rainbow, lower rainbow. So how do we go about doing that? It's equal to, sorry guys, you need to copy the whole question, okay? But for me, I save time, so I just put equal. So can you see this one whole term on its own? Put a square bracket. Clear so far? Plus, can you see this one whole term on its own? Put a square bracket. So guys, let's do the upper rainbow. 4D times 8D. What does that give you? 4D times 8D. So do 4 times 8 first. How much does that give you?
32D squared.
32D squared. 4D times negative 7.
Negative 28D.
Minus 28D. Now lower rainbow, minus 5D times, minus 5 times 8D.
Minus 40D.
Oh no, I got not enough space. I'm going to squeeze a little. Okay, and the next one, the lower rainbow, negative 5 times negative 7.
Plus 35.
Plus
35.
35. Okay. Next one, 2D times D is 2D square, right? 2D times negative 3 is minus 6D. Then plus 3D, the lower rainbow, and then minus 9. Now let's simplify that. So simplify this whole thing, it will give me 32d squared minus 68d plus 35 plus 2d squared minus 3d minus 9. So d squared with d squared will give me how much? D squared with d squared, 32d squared plus 2d squared will give me? What's 32 plus 2? 34d squared. D with d will give me minus 71d, right? Then constant with constant. What is plus 35 minus 9? Plus 35 minus 9. How much is that?
24.
Plus or minus?
Plus.
24. It's not 24.
26.
Yes, 26. The end. Last question. Zach, what question shall we do? Very last question for today.
What?
Choose one question from number 1 to 13.
Then we redo that.
Yeah. So 1 to 11, right? Because 12 is similar to 13.
I suggesting that
Because
other ones.
I look at.
Everybody is choosing double digits,
Oh
okay?
wait, one H.
1H.
Yeah.
1H. What's 1H? Pretty good. Good choice. Okay. So let's do 1H. Basic, not so basic, right? So fun. Okay, now we are working with negative numbers.
It's the harder one, the basic.
Yes, it's the hardest of the basic. Negative, right? You need to train yourself. It's actually -1. So just do rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. And this is another term. So just do rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. So at the end of the day, what does it give me? -1
Minus 5H.
minus 5H. Minus and minus is positive 3H squared. Then negative times this is just negative 2H squared. Negative times positive is negative 4H. Negative and negative is plus 7.
Wait, this is easier than that.
So now we have constant, constant. Any more?
It look,
Can we change question?
-1 plus 7 is 6.
it looks hard, right?
5H and this. Yeah, it looks difficult, right? But it's not that difficult.
Shit.
So minus 9H and then H squared,
I could
H
have done this in
squared
sec 1.
plus H squared. Okay? But guys, if you write like that, some teacher might not accept. Why? Because you must train yourself to write from the square term. H squared is always the highest power, followed by minus 9H, followed by constant plus H, 6. And that's it for question 1H. And that's all with your homework. That's all. See you guys. You can pack up.
I feel so disappointed in myself.
Right?